To book a private reading, email me at tarakite@hotmail.com. Thanks. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and thanks for tuning in. This week's tarot reading is for September the 12th to the 18th. Alright, and before I get started, I wanted to mention that on September the 16th, we're having a full moon penumbral lunar eclipse in the sign of Pisces. And I just love the sign of Pisces. Pisces is all about being in touch with our emotions and having a sense of imagination. And full moons are all about endings. And so this is a time to really release what no longer serves us. Let's really clear away the clutter. That way we can make room for a new chapter, a new beginning. And also during full moons, pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams may become more vivid. And also our psychic senses are heightened as well. And once again, full moons are all about endings. And I feel like, with this Pisces, full moon, we're going to be more in touch with our emotions and how we're truly feeling on things. So I feel like during this full moon, we're really in touch with the truth. I feel like we really know what no longer serves us anymore, and what we need to move on from. And I also wanted to mention that this is going to be a harvest moon as well, because the full moon that is nearest the autumn equinox is the harvest moon. So happy harvest full moon, everyone. And I also wanted to mention that before I pulled the cards, I saw an image of a panda bear. So the panda bear is coming in as a spirit guide this week to really help us, feel more balanced. The panda bear is a symbol of, harmony and balance. And I feel like we are coming to a deeper understanding of ourselves. And, we all have masculine and feminine energy, and I feel like, that's going to be more in balance this week. We're going to be more aware of that, and also I feel like, with this full moon, this is all about, endings and clearing away all the clutter, and I feel like some of you may, you may want to organize around the house, you may want to make your home space somewhere where you feel more relaxed at. I just feel like we're really appreciating balance and harmony, and some of you may even be more drawn to art as well. And the panda bear is also a symbol of, having gentle strength. It's like the strength card, it's not like just, force. It's like this gentle strength. Alright, well, let's get into the cards, everyone. Alright, and for the main focus, we got the Four of Pentacles. And we also got Heed the Messengers. And this card comes from the Messenger Oracle deck by Ravynne, Phelan. Alright, and with this card, before I pulled this card, I saw a shooting star. And so I feel like we know what our dreams are. We've really been holding on to them. And now it's time for us to, make a wish. Let the universe know what it is that we want to manifest. And also, I feel like, it's like what I was saying with the full moon. This is a time to really let go. Let go of old past hurts. Let go of, what no longer serves us. We really need to clear the clutter out. It's like going on a hike. You don't want to be having too much stuff in your backpack. You want a lighter load. And so, this is a time to really just let things go. You'll feel better on the inside when you do that. So let's really get rid of, what no longer serves us. And let's really make room for a new start, a new chapter. And with Heed the Messengers card, I feel like it's really important for us to really listen to other people and also to listen to ourselves. Let's really be in tune with the truth. Sometimes when people give us advice, it's not what we want to hear, but it is what we need to hear. Or, you may be even drawn to, maybe you know the truth in a situation, but it's like you haven't been wanting to acknowledge it. But this week, it's like we are acknowledging it. We're acknowledging the truth no matter how hard it is to face. Alright, so let's really work on letting go. And let's also just be open to, what we're really truly feeling about things, and to really be open to, what other people have to say as well. For example, let's just say you're in a play and you're really good at acting, but the director just thinks you need to speak up a little bit more. And, they may be giving you some constructive criticism about it, and I feel like they're just trying to help you, So, this week, let's just be open to any constructive criticism from others, or any constructive criticism we have for ourselves, alright? Let's just really be open to the truth. And I know it's easier said than done to not take things personal, and sometimes when people give us advice, it's not always the nicest way, the most gentlest way, but I feel like it would be a good idea this week to try not to take things too personal and just listen a little bit, And I know that's easier said than done. And for the beginning of the week, we got the Devil card. And for the middle of the week, we got the Eight of Cups. And so, I feel like we are, letting go of, the Devil card this is all about things that are not in our best interest, okay? This card can represent that, things that just aren't in our best interest. And so, I feel like, we're really letting go of, things that are just not good for us anymore, and that could be, dwelling on old past hurts, going over it again and again. I feel like this week, we're just letting that go. It's only dragging our vibration down when we do that. That's just an example, but, this may, this could be anything, just anything that just isn't helpful towards you. It's like we're realizing the truth, like, certain things aren't good for us anymore, and we're moving on from that. And I feel like this goes along perfectly with this Heed the Messengers card. We may be getting some constructive criticism, or we're just realizing the truth. And, sometimes, once again, it's like what I was saying, the truth doesn't always, it can hurt sometimes, the truth does hurt sometimes, but I feel like, we're being really strong this week. We have the strength. It's like what I was saying with the panda bear. The panda bear is coming in to help us with strength, I feel like we have, more patience is headed our way, and we're just realizing, what's not in our best interests, what we need to let go of, And I feel like this does go hand in hand with this card. We've been holding on to some things that really aren't good for us, that aren't really serving our best interest, and now we're letting go of that. It's not fulfilling us anymore, and this could represent anything, this could represent, addictions, just, holding on to old past hurts, or a relationship that's toxic, But it's like we've been getting fulfillment from something that isn't really substantial, For example, this could be a shopping addiction, It may feel good at the time, buying something new, but in the long run, it doesn't really make you happy at the end of the day. I just feel like we had been holding on to things that really, they seemed like they were important, like they were going to get us somewhere, makes us happy, but in the long run, it wasn't really serving our highest good. And so now we're moving on from that. And this card is all about moving on to, find more fulfillment. Notice that missing cup. They know something's missing in their life. You know, I just feel like we're wanting to turn things around this week. We're trying to make things better for ourselves. And some of you, you know, you may be trying to turn a certain situation in your life around. You know, you're trying to make improvements, trying to make things better for yourself, you know. And this may, you know, you may be deciding to, you know, do things that are good for you, like meditating or taking nature walks. Maybe we're making more of a dedication to that this week, but it just seems like we're moving on from what no longer serves us, and we're doing things that are better for us. Alright, and for the end of the week, we got the Ace of Swords, and this card is all about the truth. You know, I feel like we're realizing the truth. You know, we're clearing away the clutter. I feel like, you know, we're really realizing the truth this end of the week. And this card represents victory as well. And so I feel like there is victory from, you know, realizing the truth. And I feel like we're really open to I feel like we're really facing things. We're really confronting things this week. And I feel like we have strength. I just feel like there's a sense of strength coming from this card. You know, we're really open to just confronting things that we've been needing to confront, you know. And also, you know, maybe some of you, you know, this card could represent some distraction, you know. Maybe you've been playing too many video games, it's been a distraction, and, you know, you've been needing to get some errands done, and this week, you know, we're realizing that, and we're facing it, and we're getting, you know, our errands done, you know, we're getting things that have been on the back burner, and I feel like there is some sort of victory for us this week. So, you know, we should all be totally proud of ourselves this week. Alright, we'll have a wonderful week, everybody, and thanks so much for watching, everyone, and thanks for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, Google Plusing, and all your likes and shares on Tumblr as well. I appreciate each and every one of you. Alright, well now I'm going to pull a card for the signs. Hi, fire signs, you got the Four of Wands, and let your emotions flow. And so for some of you out there, I feel like you're really in tune with, you know, your emotions this week, and, you know, why you're feeling the way you feel about certain things. And I feel like you're taking the higher road with something, and I feel like there's a sense of maturity for you. You know, I just feel like you're, you know, you're dealing with things with grace. And, you know, you're being mature about things. And there's like this sense of graduation for you, you know, energetically wise. You know, I just feel like you're, you know, really raising your vibrations. You know, you're choosing to, you know, take the high road with some things. And you should really be proud of yourselves. And for some of you, you know, literally, there may be some sort of graduation or wedding that you're attending, some sort of celebration. And I also, you know, this may also be a family get-together as well, or just getting together with old friends again. And before I pulled your cards, I saw an image of a bonfire, and so I do feel like there is a sense of people coming together this week for you. And also, you know, people, for some of you, this may be just working in a team with other people. You know, it's like you all have some sort of common goal, you know, some sort of objective that you want to reach together, you know, and there is a sense of harmony for you, I feel like, this week. And I feel like other people are really going to be, you know, drawn to your warmth. And I just love you, fire signs. You know, you have a lot of warmth, enthusiasm, motivation. You know, you're that bright candle in a dark room. You know, and I feel like people are going to really be drawn to your warmth this week. For some of you, I feel like you're really wanting someone else to tell you the truth about something. That's a message for some of you out there. And let the emotions flow this week. You know, this week I feel like you're really in tune with your emotions. You know, you're really taking the time to, you know, to really process your emotions. Sometimes, you know, we put how we're truly feeling on the back burner, you know, you know, we may be feeling a certain way about something or somebody, but we kind of just push that aside. But I feel like this week, you know, you're really paying attention to that. And yeah, and you also should be proud of yourself because, yeah, I just feel like you're dealing with things in a, you know, a very mature, graceful manner. All right, well, have a wonderful week, fire signs. Hey, air signs, you got the Ace of Cups, and do not fear the unknown. All right, and this week, you know, I just feel like, you know, you're wanting to feel good on an emotional level, and I feel like you do have a good connection to the divine this week. You know, notice this dove. You know, the dove is a symbol of the divine. And I feel like you do have this sense of positivity. You know, the glass is, you know, half full instead of half empty. And do not fear the unknown. I feel like this is a time for you to, you know, really take a chance and don't worry about the outcome. You know, don't worry about tomorrow. You know, we can't look back and we can't look too much into the future, and all we can enjoy is the present moment. And just know that, you know, your true power lies in the present moment. And, you know, sometimes when we think about all the stuff, you know, when we're wanting to follow our dreams, you know, we get ahead of ourselves sometimes, and we think about all the stuff that we got to accomplish, and then, you know, sometimes we talk ourselves out of our dreams, and I feel like it's so important for you not to do that. And just know that your dreams are worth it. You know, they will bring you a sense of fulfillment. And I feel like it does bring you a sense of fulfillment to really follow your dreams. And so don't fear the unknown this week. And just, you know, focus on feeling good. You know, do things that make you feel good. You know, do relaxing things. You know, do things that make you feel good on an emotional level this week. All right, well, have a wonderful week, air signs. Hi, water signs. You got time to reflect, and this Two of Pentacles card. And before I pulled your cards, I saw an image of somebody looking at their own reflection, and so I feel like this is a perfect week for you to just really reflect and to really get to know yourself and to really decide what it is that you really want. And with this card, I feel like there's this element of, you know, wanting to please other people. But I feel like it's so important for you to really, you know, focus pleasing yourself. You know, you're the only one that's going to live your life, you know, not other people. And I know that's easier said than done, but I feel like it's just so important for you to do things that, you know, are good for you. You know, you can't please everyone. You can only please yourself. And my grandma used to have this sign that said, I can only please one person per day. Today is not your day, and tomorrow's not looking good either. I thought that was so funny. But anyways, yeah, just focus on pleasing yourself and really reflect. You know, what is it that you really want? I just feel like you have been doing a lot for other people, and it's time for you to really get back to yourself. You know, really get back to yourselves, water signs. And with this card, you know, you also, you know, you may be seeing yourself in somebody else this week. And, you know, there's two faces in this card, and there's two pentacles in this card, and so it just seems like you're wanting to bring, you know, a sense of balance into your life, you know, a sense of harmony into your life, you know, harmony in different relationships, or just, you know, maybe you're trying to, you know, balance your budget, you know, bring a better balance into your finances, or even your schedule, you know, maybe you're wanting to use your time more wisely, you know, maybe you're trying to clean up around the house, you know, I just feel like you want to feel more at peace, and, you know, you just want to feel, you know, more harmony as well. And this card, you know, this card can also represent multitasking. You know, you may feel like you're going back and forth different places this week. But yeah, this is a time for you to really reflect, and this is a time for you to really get to know yourself and to, yeah, just to discover what you truly want. All right, we'll have a wonderful week, water signs. Earth signs, you got the Eight of Wands, and you also got Reveal Your Truth. Alright, and with this card, you know, I just feel like there's been some, opposition, for you. This might be from other people or just circumstances. It just seems like things keep happening one after the other, and you have to keep taking care of things. But just know that you're standing in a more favorable position. You have what it takes to get through whatever this is. If this is competition or opposition from other people, just know that, you're standing in a more favorable position. There is some sort of victory in store for you. And if this is like circumstances or things you've been dealing with, you're going to get through them. There's going to be some sort of resolution for you. And with this reveal your truth card, I just feel like some of you have not, it's like you feel like you can't be yourself around certain people. You have to put on a certain mask in front of other people. Certain people, but my advice is just be you, And I know that's easier said than done, but, you just gotta be yourself, and you can't always worry about what other people are gonna think of you. You're the only person, you can't please everybody. You're the only person that you can please in this life, and you might as well just be yourself and do things that make you feel happy, and, people should just love you for who you truly are. And so, yeah, I feel like you are getting to know yourself better this week, and I feel like you're just ready to let the true you shine. And you're just letting go. These can also indicate, the other people, maybe what you think that their thoughts are going to be about you. But it's like, you're just like, you know what, I don't care anymore, I'm just going to be me and bring it on, So, my advice for you is to just be yourself, and yeah, just let the world see your beautiful smile. Alright, well, have a wonderful week, Earth signs.